right. Hello, everybody. Welcome in and welcome back. I finally got the world to calm down a little bit. It's it's been pretty busy for me lately, and that's a good thing. I'm not complaining. I've got a lot of stuff to do. So, to get some stuff done is a feel good thing, right? But it looks like everything is good to go. Except for okay, we're good. All right. I got it. Welcome in. Gosh. My hair never looks good for whatever reason. I don't know. And I brush it right when it's wet, and for some reason it's still not doing what I tell it to do. So, we've taken a small break from Tabulated Tuesday last week because I was on an all-day commitment. Otherwise, it would have been more Fatal Frame last week. Mm. But here we are, Tabulated Tuesday once again, and we are still continuing the Fatal Frame series. I hope that after 2 weeks I don't forget what I'm supposed to be doing. And that is quite a possibility. So let me go ahead and recap. Fatal Frame 3, The Tormented. So on Tabulated Tuesdays, we're taking a series and we're playing games 1 through whatever. The first series we did started this year, and it was the Musashi Den series. We did Brave Fencer Musashi on the PS1, then we did Samurai Legend Musashi on the PS2. Finished that series, yay, because there's only 2 games in it. But it was a good start. Then I decided with some input to start on the Fatal Frame series. So Fatal Frame 3 is a PS2 exclusive. Still has yet to be remade, which I have my own I have my own opinions about remakes. But the first 2 Fatal Frame games came out on PS2 and Xbox. Xbox received a slightly better version of it, graphically enhanced, and then some 1 or 2 little extras that helped. So we played the first 2 games on the Xbox, the original Xbox. And since this only came out on PlayStation 2, we're playing it on PlayStation 2. The next 2 games, that is I take that back, sorry. Fatal Frame 2 also received a re-release on the Wii. And that was called Project 02 Crimson Butterfly, I assume. But I decided to play it on the original Xbox. So when it comes to playing the next 2 games, 4 and 5, I don't know. I might settle for the PS5 to play those games. They got PS4 releases, they got PS5 digital releases. And the original release of Fatal Frame 4 actually never came out to the States. It was a Wii Japan exclusive. on the Wii. And it bummed me out for the longest time because that game got such good reviews for many years, and they said it was the best game, and I was just like, eh. So I got the copy of the Japanese version for the Wii, and the Wii's aren't region free, so I had to find a solution for that, and then I started playing it, and it was actually pretty good. But the problem was that I had already started playing Fatal Frame 5 before I played 4, and I saw how they made things better in 5 first. They had sort of adjusted the game, because you're playing on the Wii, you have to use the Wiimote, the Wii controls. You had a few different options. But then when I'd started playing it on the PS4, and it was the first game that I'd ever streamed, and we're talking like a few years ago. So when I started streaming, Fatal Frame 5 was the first game I started with. And so it's going to be a little sentimental when I revisit that one when we start playing it. But I think we're gonna try our best to do the PS5 versions for 4 and 5. I'm not really. I can do the Wii version of Fatal Frame 4. I can do the Wii U version of Fatal Frame 5, but I'd rather not. For no reason. I mean, no specific reason. I would love to stream playing with the Wii U tablet, but I'm pretty sure half the time it's going to be something like this. And you're not going to see me at all. So the Wii controls for Fatal Frame were innovative. The Wii U use of the tablet was really innovative. I mean, you had your screen on the Wii U tablet. You also had the screen on the TV, and you had to pay attention to both of them because you use your Wii U tablet as the camera. So when you brought the tablet up, you would see stuff in the tablet screen that you wouldn't see on the actual TV screen. You'd see some ghosts or something. There'd be something hidden there that the Wii U tablet, looking through that camera, was the only way to see it. I thought that was great. They modded it for the PS4, the PS5, where you had your controller, your wireless controller, and you sort of had the motion controls happening. A bit like when you played Until Dawn, you had to keep your controller still during certain cutscenes. And it was also your camera control. I mean, you could do this to rotate the camera vertically. Maybe you get a better shot at a lot of things that are on the screen. So it's not like they didn't do it justice when it came out on the PS4. I mean, they did a really good job of it. It's nothing like holding the Wii U tablet. It's nothing like holding the Wii nunchuck and the Wiimote. But it doesn't disappoint. So let's recap. Fatal Frame 3. Our main character, Ray, has been the sole survivor of a car crash, and she's suffering from survivor's guilt. Finds herself teleported to what they call the Manor of Sleep, and a lot of people who suffer from survivor's guilt are spirited away in this instance to this place where they all talk of seeing a tattooed woman. And when the tattooed woman touches them, they start growing a tattoo on their body. And for a lot of the scenarios that we read about in the lore, a lot of the people, the tattoo just reportedly covered the entire body and then they disappeared. We saw an instance of that. Our first victim was a person who suffered survivor's guilt from being the only person alive after a plane crash, and the people with her were her family. And we saw her at the later part of her being in the Manor of Sleep, and eventually she never wakes up. We find her in the hospital just seconds before she actually disappears forever. And the next time we go to the Manor of Sleep, she's there as a ghost, ready to fight you. so so we're seeing at the very beginning of the game, we see what happens if we don't fix what's going on. Problem is, our main character has absolutely no idea how to solve what's going on, and personally, neither do I. It's the story is very tight, but the story also involves a few other people that are somewhat close to us. Our assistant Miku, who was the main the main protagonist in the first Fatal Frame game, she found herself in the Manor of Sleep now, as opposed to at the end of her game. She's feeling, I guess, survivor's guilt right now for what happened to her in the Himuro mansion. And Kay, who is the uncle of the twins from Fatal Frame 2, is now finding himself in the Manor of Sleep, which he has absolutely no idea what's going on either. But he's the one who's actually most knowledgeable about this. I mean, he's studied it with you, you being the name of Ray's boyfriend who died in the crash. Night goes by, night after night, and then each of the characters going through the game have their own little segments in the Manor of Sleep. It only happens when Ray falls asleep. I'm not sure what connects her exactly to see the dreams of others, or if we are seeing those people's dreams as if they're themselves, and we're not seeing, like, Ray doesn't actually go to the Manor of Sleep at that point. A lot of questions happening. We have definitely come across a lot of ghosts who are related to the main characters. The Rope Shrine Maiden, the twins from Fatal Frame 2. We've gotten a few segments of the lore about what's happening in the Manor of Sleep. It's all kind of speculation at this point. We have our manuscripts that tell us about a shrine maiden who lost her love, and then she gets a tattoo, and then there's a couple of different versions of the story written inside the game. It says that's just one version of the story, here's another. So there's a huge element of randomness at this point. We still don't know who that person is. We still don't know what the problem is. We still don't know if there was some ceremony that went wrong, which is what's been happening in the first two games. Ceremony goes wrong, and then everybody else pays the price, and hell is unleashed. There's hints of that happening in this game, but usually it points to solving the maiden's crisis, even though she's a ghost. And we have not had that. I think there's only been one moment where we've met the tattoo woman, and it was a boss segment, so of course you can't fight her yet. You have to run away from her. There's no sitting down talking and finding stuff. Even in the first game, the main antagonistic ghost would sometimes sort of split from herself, and her smaller child version would help you out. Here we're just like, okay, there's the possibility, the most likely possibility is there is a shrine maiden who lost a love and is going through some kind of eternal torment until we can Fix it. I don't know how we're going to fix it. Find her eternal love. We'll see what happens. Are you ready to start? I'm ready to start. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at this, and we are good to go. We are all connected. I hope you're going to have a great time. I'm having a great time playing this series. Fatal Frame has just hit a great spot. These games have gotten the scares right. Every single time I play it, I'm sort of just wisp away, just knocked off my seat. And we definitely do have, if we ever come across the need to use it, we have our eek moments. And how lucky for me that Tabulated Tuesdays in October is Scary Month game. So this fits the bill perfectly. That's one less day I have to plan for. When we get to the end of the series, I'm going to actually try to stream the 3DS spin-off game called Spirit Camera, The Cursed Memoir. And it falls somewhere loosely related to the Fatal Frame series, but it's not actually a canon number. It's more like a sideline game, maybe a little, you can even call it a little tech demo, but it's an actual game. Comes with a booklet. The big question is that how to get the cameras working, because it uses the 3DS cameras, both the outer one and the inner one. So you take a picture of your face, and then all of a sudden, like lines start appearing, like you're cursed, oh no. And then you take from the outside of the 3DS, you take a picture of the booklet, and then words start appearing on blank pages on the picture of the booklet. So it's gonna be kind of tricky to see how we do that. If we can't do it, I think the next series that I want to stream is the Alan Wake series. I'm really leaning towards that. And then after Alan Wake, I want to go ahead and do something a little bit more simple again. I've been thinking about doing the Star Tropics series after Alan Wake. I've also been thinking about doing some series that are relatively fast in their gameplay. Zombie Army comes to mind. Sniper Elite. And I'm not doing 100% on these games. I'm merely just finishing them. You want to do 100%? You go find someone else. Eventually, we're going to get into bigger things like Castlevania. Castlevania is going to be a wonderful series to stream. I have yet to figure out how I'm going to do it. Am I going to stream it chronologically, which means we start with Lament of Innocence as opposed to the first Castlevania of Nintendo? Lament of Innocence coming out on PS2. Do we follow the storyline timeline, or do we follow the release of the game's timeline? I don't know. You could see the evolution of the series as you go through the games one by one. Otherwise, going through them chronologically would definitely be a wonderful option, and just to see how the story has evolved. I mean, they came out with the earlier games, and then they went back and filled in a lot of the blanks. So it would be nice to see how they laid out the groundwork for prequels, playing those first and then having them all linked together. So I have yet to really figure that out. That's later along the lines. I mean, we've got Castlevania, we've got Double Dragon, we've got Final Fantasy. We'll be doing those. We've got Elder Scrolls. I want to do the Elder Scrolls series, and those games are huge. But let's start up Fatal Frame 3, shall we? That's going to be later. Don't worry about it. Are you ready for some scares? I'm ready for some scares. I'm ready for this. I've got about 10 minutes before next set of advertisements come through. So let's see if we can't find our orientation rather quickly. I am playing on my original PS2 Fat with my wonderful Mem Card Pro 2. It's a memory card that uses SD cards. Instead of having 12, 14, whatever memory cards figuring it out, there's just one memory card, and it has an SD card, and it creates virtual pages for every game. It's wonderful. I'm a little curious though, when we get to Castlevania, whenever you put a new game in there, it'll create a new memory card for that game, and it's wonderful. I've got a small, like 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte. Did I say terabyte? Gigabyte, sorry. One small 1 gigabyte, 2 gigabyte card in the memory card, and it's enough for a million saves. I'm exaggerating here because I've not reached a million saves yet. But some games back in the day would read your memory card, and if you had a save file, like Castlevania, for example, when you started Curse of Darkness, which is the second PS2 game for Castlevania, if you started that game with a save file from Lament of Innocence, which is the first Castlevania game on the PS2, you would get an extra item, which I loved it. They did some similar things with the PS1, especially, the most famous example is Metal Gear Solid, where Psycho Mantis would be reading your memory card, seeing what save files you have, and he'd be like, "Oh, you like playing Castlevania, huh?" Just to add in the extra allure. Some games would find save files you had on a memory card and give you an extra item. I'm not sure how that's going to work. If it creates a new memory card every time you put in a game, then technically it wouldn't read that you had a save file from a previous game. So Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here we are in the manner of sleep. The quickest way is to see the map and see where we can go. We have... I'd love to tear down this frickin' barrier right here. I hate it. With every fiber of my being, I've hated that thing. We still have yet to have Kay come through here. There's a dresser. He needs to move here, and where's the staircase? There's another dresser. He can move right here, but he's been locked solidly in his his section of the manor, which is over here. He's in what's called All Gods Village. And they've done a lot to keep our characters very separate. There's been some overlap. So all the doors that are blue here are the ones that I've been able to go through. And this section, it says Himuto Mansion. That's actually Miku's section of the Manor of Sleep. Joins about right here. Anything that's Manor of Sleep is all gray. Miku's been able to travel in here and to the tattoo altar as well. Kay has been able to go into the Manor of Sleep through here, and he's gone up to the second floor and done a lot in this area. So we're here right now. If anything, I guess we can go look. Yeah. We do. Ah! Oh, damn it. I gotta stop. Okay. Flashes are very important, so I don't want to waste them. The only reason is I've been playing other games lately, and the configuration, while similar, is not the same configuration for every game. So I thought running was using the circle button, which in this game is the flash. You can see I've probably already I've wasted one already. Because I don't normally use it. We've got the map, photos. We don't have any photos. File. We got no new documents. So I guess what I was doing was largely exploration. There's been this talk right here, and I swear that's the one barrier that makes me drives me crazy, because if that barrier wasn't there, we could just walk through here and get to another section of the house very easily. I have to wonder, is this barrier removable? If we ever get the chance to have Kay come through here, maybe we can take down that barrier. I don't know. Maybe it has to do something with the loading times on PS2 and wouldn't have been able to handle it. You got me. If I'm not mistaken, I think what we were doing was going through... Why is there a door here? Why does it show that there's a door here? I'm looking right at it, right? It doesn't give me any hints. Like right here, maybe. No. So if I'm not mistaken, I think where we're headed to is the stained corridor. Okay. We have to get out of here. There's a tendency for one of the ghosts to come this way. The lady that I told you was the survivor of a plane crash, she loves coming at us. Like that. She was right there too, wasn't she? Okay, so that was our run there. Now obviously we have to go downstairs. Problem is, what is the next? What is the next section? We're gonna come downstairs. Through the door here. This is a locked door. We haven't come... There's been no way to come back through this area. We've been able to get here. Maybe this is where I take another picture? We'll see. We've come up here. There's no real reason I can figure. Oh, and that creepy crawly lady. I'm not going underneath there to find her again. It's inevitable we're going to have to fight her again. I just know it. Not looking forward to it because we have absolutely no mobility underneath the floorboards. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and try it. In certain rooms, we do come across ghosts that repeat. So in this room, there's a little small girl who likes to pop up and fight us. We've been rather lucky, though. Not excited. So Kay has to be the one to move this. I did not think. This is the little girl who likes to stab you. I care not for her. She's got like a hammer and a spike. Apparently there was something about these girls that were very integral to the story about the maiden. It's been completely messed up, let me tell you, listening to this girl. Shoot. Well, at least it was 7 film. I'm not too worried about that. I've got a feeling that it's... right underneath us. Which means what? We'll have to go through Himuro Mansion, but the question is this door even open? We've also got the spirit radio from the second game. However, I think we've yet to use it. There hasn't been any dropping of spirit stones. Oh no, we need to go this way. Yeah, man in white, blah blah blah. Ah! He's coming this way too, what the hell? I really don't want to use... Could you have centered it a little bit? He likes to cover ground fast, doesn't he? I have yet to, this is very interesting. I don't know what the framework for the code is here, but we're what? Oh crap! Oh crap! Who's that? Who's that? We need to leave. Who is it? I don't want to. I don't care. Oh great! They're in here too. Is this door open or not? It is open. Okay. We're gonna solve this one. Maybe. I don't know.
Please let me out. It's so dark. Let me out. Please let me out. It's so dark. Let me out. Please let me out. It's so dark. Let me out. Please let me out.
Legs!
Please let me out.
Oh. Eek! Eek moment. And here comes Sadie for the rescue. I was just like, oh, ghost legs. Camera. Oh, all right. Hi, Sadie. Sadie break. Hi, Sadie. Are you cute? Are you cute? Who's that? Who's that? Right? Right? You're so cute, aren't you? I'm good, Sadie. I don't need you to protect me. The controller's vibrating. Cuz we're still technically fighting the ghost. I just have it on pause. Okay. All right. Okay. I hate it when they give us no other. I take that back. I love it. I love it. I continue to love it, but damn, sometimes it's just evil. Okay. Let's get some hard film on it. We definitely have enough 64 to Oh. It's the woman crawling too. I never liked her. Stop disappearing. Oh, no, we're good. Okay, let me pause the game. Catch my breath. That was the woman crawling underneath the floorboards, and we had absolutely no mobility while we were crawling through the floorboards. And even though we had mobility here, that was still tough. What were you protecting? Absolutely nothing. Why did I even waste my time? What? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Pass! Pass! We're just... I'm literally just wanting to get to point B at this point. Let's get to the save point. We still have to come through the rope hallway, which I don't know. Is that guy still talking? Yes.
It's your duty.
It's your duty.
Priestess. You must feel the same suffering too. It's your duty as a priestess. You must feel the same.
Is this guy like up here somewhere?
It's your duty as a priestess. You must feel the same suffering too. It's your duty as a priestess.
Let me hit the save point here because there's actually another ghost that likes to pop up here as well. We were kicking butt though. Did I pick up this film already? I must have. Alright. And then... Have I already been through this? Is this door even gonna open? Oh, it is. Oh, but I hate this room. Do I hate this room? Is this the room? This is the room. Even in the first game, I hated this room. Because there's only like little strips where you can walk. And it just annoyed the hell out of me. Because there'd usually always be a ghost in here. Now this game has a very interesting mechanic. If you bring up your camera too much, it'll generate a ghost. And that generated ghost will be right here in your face. But I think we're getting the hang of this. In most cases, we're allotted a certain amount of time before a ghost generates just sort of normally. Now, I would hate to have to fight this guy again. Oh, there's a hidden picture. Where be this hidden picture? Is it on the altar? It's on the altar. Let's see. Ah, wonderful. Okay. there has not been any success opening this door. There have been a few doors that have yet to actually ever been opened by any of our characters. This is Miku's section, and specifically Miku will say her brother's name before she touches the door, and then she just won't open it. There's some locked doors in Kay's section of the mansion, but we need the keys for that. There's like a pinwheel. We need to get pinwheel stone and then solve whatever puzzle that is. So, okay. We are getting some data. And we can technically leave the mansion at this point through the door here. I'm unsure if that's going to alter our story if we take too many days to solve it, so I'm going to keep on trucking until we get to a point where we're forced to wake up. This guy here has me on edge. Oh, he's not talking anymore, is he? Oh. Ah! That was nasty. Oh, crap. Turn around. I knew it. The whole time. Oh, no. This is the rope. No, it's in front of us. Darn it. Ah! Oh man, almost had it. Of course you're gonna cheat and go through the walls, right? Oh, no, it's going like this. What? Oh no! Control issue. Why are you doing this to me? And how many pictures did we waste on that? Jeez. I don't know. Didn't we have like 60 some pictures? 14 film? Snarl. Oh no, another one? Are you kidding me? That was just bad programming. Okay. Let me think. Where are we headed? Okay, there's a save spot on the no, there is no save spot here. That's the closest save spot. Oh well, heck, I'm going back. They're usually a bit nicer the second time through. If there's a ghost that appears in the same room with the save point actually deactivates and you cannot save. So, there was that. But we're actually kicking much butt. Let me get out of here first. I want to spend a little time taking a look at if we can upgrade our camera a little bit more. This door over here, we've been able to go through it once, I think. Oh, okay, sure. Is it open? It's finally open! The zero lens. Ah, it's her zero lens. Nice. Wait, something written on the scroll at the beginning. Shrine of Sleep, later the Builder, Sacrificial Pillar. Shrine of Sleep, later the Builder, Sacrificial Pillar. I'll try and remember. This has never been opened before, and you know, go figure, it's a freaking sheet. Why you couldn't have come across here earlier just annoys me. So, tools, camera. We've got 20,000 points. Our last upgrade is 40, huh? We had to spend so many points on someone else's camera, I think. And I told you, I'm just like, I hate that. So we've got a zero lens now. Yay. That's awesome. That's going to come in handy with the boss fight. Now we're in here. Have we been able to come through this other door? No. Oh, and the film here. I have to be really careful. Oh, this is herbal medicine. The tattoo shrine. Locked. Now, upstairs is a small little library, and it leads to a small room on the 3rd floor. Kay's been here, and there was see this bookcase right over here. He had to come and move that in order for us to get to this ladder back here. And there was really nothing. Is this the room, the flickering light room? This is the flickering light room. In which case we usually meet the ghost that's called like Needles or something. It's a ghost with really long fingernails. And there was some 90 film to pick up in here. I don't remember. Apparently we've been able to go through here. This is where I think this is where Ray once woke up. So there's been a little bit of zapping going on. what one person does in the mansion kind of affects the other's route. So thankfully, Kay could move that bookcase. He's got 2 more bookcases to move though, and he has yet to actually have access to any of the other areas of the mansion where he's supposed to be moving stuff, which annoys me. I think there's some film right here. Where are we headed to next? Everything has... Was there... We can take a look and see if I got the picture here. And... we couldn't go through the door here. This right here... Okay, there's a lock on that door. That's a flower of some sort. All right, I'm gonna go through here, check out these 2 rooms really quick. We cannot go through that door. Okay. Another incoming ad break. I'm going to use the time to take care of a couple of things. This is where Kay got his camera obscura. Oh no, darn. Wasted my time up here. Another shrine guy, please. I'll be back. Welcome back. So we are mainly doing our exploration gig here. Particularly finished. We have finally managed to open this door, and it goes into the wooden figure room. I believe that is the hole in that room. It looks a little strangely put. Oh, you know what? That's the downstairs, isn't it? Yeah. Never mind. We're not doing that. What I would like to do is go through here. But let me hit the save point first. If all goes well. Oh no.
It must not be spread. The unleashing cannot be allowed to continue. You cannot escape.
That guy needs to back off.
You cannot escape.
I cannot differentiate between his 1/ and his 2/, because he wields back the same way every time. See? And one of them is a Fatal Frame and one of them isn't. Dude. If anything, you piss me off even more. What is that? That noise? That noise usually signifies that there's a picture to be taken. But our filament isn't glowing. So maybe that's just where we are. I see. I shouldn't have come through this door. I should have turned around and come through here. got 8 herbal medicines. I think I can use 1. Get away from that dork. I'm not done exploring. We found one spot where the curtain had finally opened up, which it gives me hope that there will be another spot here. Because there was another room. This room right here had, this portion is also covered by a curtain. So I want to head there. Did I pick this up? Usually there's a, yep. Did I pick this up? I must have. Okay, is this where we found the girl who was she was like sitting, yeah, she was crouching like this. So a couple of the ghosts like to repeat in this room too. There's the mother of the girl who points at you. Not the steak with the steak and hammer girl. There's a mother and a daughter team. Blames you for the death of her husband. Like, all right, whatever you need to tell yourself. So, our first victim that I talked about from the airplane crash, her name was Yoshino Tokuga. See, the curtain is up now. Yay! I didn't know that the curtains fall up now. It's so great to remember all this stuff. Etched into the priestess must have been very deep. The unleashing. There was talk about a woman who met a guy, had a kid, but like a secret kid, because I think she had obligations elsewhere, either to the shrine or what. Couldn't tell you. Okay, we picked up a key item, so usually when you pick up a key item, there is a boss battle that happens with it. I'm assuming it's going to happen as soon as we leave this little room here, because I don't hear the poem anymore.
It's not enough.
Did I tell you or what? Oh, it's Malice. Is that Malice? No, see, my picture is supposed to stop that from happening. No, 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 no. You're supposed to be able to take a picture and whatever projectiles are on the screen, they should have disappeared. They should dissipate. Cheesy. Alright, can't spend too much time here. there's, I mean, there was the section here. Sometimes you'll find film in the drawers. There's also this door here, I think, that leads to the roof, but there's nothing up here. There's another room way over here that we had to get something a long time ago, and we have yet to actually find any usefulness for this since then. Other than like another ghost being in there every single time we come in here. It's like, oh, you can you fight in a room that's like
If you cry the bird, you'll ride the last trip to the other side. Once you get there, sacred marks.
there's usually one of the men dressed in white in here, one of the carpenters. And you could always come over here too, past this. But there has never been anything out here either. You would think that they could have stuck an item out here, another lens. But no. Just a complete waste of time. I'm gonna guess in that room we won't be able to leave until we kill till we capture that other ghost. I think we've been everywhere. Everywhere we can go to. And the idea is, I believe we're meant to go through the courtyard and through this door right here. And I think that's the actual next plot point. I mean, I'll try to leave. I'll try to leave, but there's only one door here. It's gonna get really messy. Man, if that doll just moved right now, I think I would literally just jump out of my skin or something. Okay, so there's actually nothing in here except the diary, and I feel cheated. I feel cheated that there's nothing in here except the diary. Alright, so I highly doubt we'll be able to leave, but I'm gonna try it again. Yeah, okay, that's fine. It wasn't like it was a big mystery. That's what they've been doing to us the whole time, so whatever. I'm just trying to stay mobile here. Damn it. Turn around. Oh, I missed it. Ooh. That's right up in the face. Ah. Oh, I didn't get that picture. Are you kidding me? Oh, you're gonna hide behind the screen, huh? Why didn't that picture take? At least we've got room to move. That ghost loves K. I mean, loves tormenting K. That ghost has shown up the most in K's segments for this game. And of course, I don't want to put any points into his camera obscura, so it is just lousy trying to trying trying to run away from that ghost. It's mainly what I do though. Whenever I'm K, I just find somewhere to hide or wait it out or just take off. There's only been like 2 or maybe even 3 required battles K's had to do. Everything else has been just voluntary. But that's what they want you to do in this game. They want you to explore because you're going to get stuff, but you're also going to get you're also going to get battles. So you have to think about how you want to spend your film. But this is the first time I've actually fought that ghost because I've only seen that ghost in K segments. So this is the first time I've been able to successfully fight and defeat that ghost. No, I mean, the girl here, she doesn't want to be released, so I've tried. I've specifically already taken that picture like a million times already, so it's not going to give me any more points for it. Okay. That's pretty much it. I think it's all up to the plot line now. Oh man, 2,000 more points. I could have just finally upgraded this camera. There. I don't use burst. As a matter of fact, you could probably change burst for 0. Was there a quicker way to get... Am I just going in circles here? No. Not really. We just go through the main doors. I believe there's another ad break coming in. If it isn't already done. You did not miss anything. I'm just wandering through the mansion trying to get to the courtyard door. This is it. You know what, we're just gonna save this here because I think this was the best outcome pretty much of most scenarios, with the exception of the one butcher guy here. So we have the camera obscura, but I don't know that we can use it. We can't really go off the path here. More tattoo. Oh, there she goes. Going down her legs now. Craziness. All right. We had this really freaky phone call, right? Meow. Kitty. Where Kitty?
Yes, Kurosawa speaking. Miko?
Let me out! Let me out! Let me out!
That's sick. Meow.
Hello? This is Amakura.
We're still hearing her, huh?
Yes, well...
Crushed woman, huh? Wedge man. It's not particularly favorable. Notes. The Dream Mansion says... File. Nope. Calico. And then we get the zero lens, right? Well, Kay has that lens, so maybe us reading it while he had it was... Why is there only one underdeveloped picture? I thought we had two. Did we not have two? We had the lady, and then we had... Oh, yeah, I didn't check on Miku. Usually I do. It's probably better if I check on her with the underdeveloped film. That way she can research it.
Ray? Here.
twin ceremony. Yeah.
If you need something else, just tell me.
I sure will.
I'm so tired.
It's
For some reason, it feels so cold.
It's raining again.
Lately, all I can think about is the past. Like back when I was a child. Lately, all I can think about is the past. Like back when I was a child.
I want to go see if you has some more hidden books. We'll develop this film. Aha! Sharp pain, the tattoo, decrease in waking hours, missing, vanishing. Then 1 to 2 months after the first stage, person goes missing. Black soot-like mark. Nice. Now there has been only one instance where we come up here and it was useful. We got the spirit radio, but again, we have yet to really use it. Did I miss having a picture? Or is the underdeveloped film in a different section? So we got the film for the lady on all fours, and didn't we get the film for the butcher guy too? There's still this noise here.
I'm so tired. For some reason, it feels so cold.
Miku is slipping away. Tell you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I blanked out for a second.
I think we're gonna be allowed to leave here. Ah! Oh my. Ah! Ah! Oh, I've got bumps from that one. Hi, Sadie. That was sick. But I think we have enough points to upgrade our camera now. No! 100, was that 112 left? Oh, we saw one ghost here in that mirror, and I told you there was always. I thought that was it though. I told you there was gonna be at least one of those ghosts there, and I thought we've finished that. Yeah, okay, we got 2 pictures. Pretty nasty. Eh. I want to see that picture. I want to actually save that. That was a really cool picture. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Yeah. That is a picture and a half right there. Okay, let me give these pictures to Miku. Oh, there's the cat. I've never seen the cat up there. That's pretty cool. Are we able to go into the bathroom yet? They must have not programmed the bathroom. Okay, let me see if Miku wants these pictures.
Ray? What's the matter? I see, but Ray, I'm a little nervous. I'm so tired. For some reason, I feel so cold. Oh, I'm sorry. I blanked out for a second. Lately, all I can think about is the past. Like back when I was a child.
I'm going to save first. Because Kay said something about heading to the mansion where she saw you. I'm going to try and leave out the front door. Although oddly in her nightie, that would probably be a bad idea. It won't. It probably won't. I have no idea why I'm still hearing this. It implies that there's a picture to be taken here, but okay. So who's our next? Who's our next person? I don't know. It's not like you alternate every night to a different person. Maybe if we finally get K, we can move the drawer. But of course, he doesn't have a great camera obscura, so we'll be stuck doing all that. Yeah, we're K. Piercing of the soul. Where are we? Okay. So the manor, the All Gods Village section here. I think it would kind of make sense that we were K, because this section had the twins right outside the door here. So we might be actually able to get through this door now. Where's our closest save point? If we go down through here and then through here, we'll be able to get to this save point here. Oddly enough, this save point seems so much further. I'm not comfortable with that. Ah! Oh, I missed it! You phony baloney. Hey, I saved right before I went to sleep. I think I can do this. We don't need to see that again. It was a little ugly. Do we have... We just need 7 for that. Nice. We have very little luck when it comes to going through this hallway here. Usually at the end of the hallway is the hands ghost, the handsy ghost. We just spend our time trying to run away. Oh, look at us being able to go through here. There was there's a ghost that likes this room too. And oh, we can get into the panel. I'm not fighting that crawling woman. But I'll keep that in mind because I think strategically what'll end up happening is that it'll get us to somewhere. Maybe we'll be able to move at least one of the drawers. I don't know. I feel it happening. I feel it happening. We're gonna run into that thing. Lucky us, huh? Okay. The Doll Altar West. Is that the only thing that's over here? We visited all of the doll altars. We got, oh man. We got the items that were in there. It was some puzzle that we needed to solve. Whew. Alright, I feel lucky. I say that, and there's going to be a ghost that pops up somewhere. We had actually spent a lot of time trying to get out of his section of the manor. I can't assume that they're going to let us back in so easily. Right. What does this mean? This means if this is the only way through, this is a closet. It might have some film in it. Or a ghost. Can I tell you how unexcited and terrified I am right now just to open this door? Yeah, we know who she is. As long as she doesn't do that thing where she like pops right up in front of you again. Oh, it was a light bulb. It wasn't an item. Okay. We can easily... just get out of here. And there's I don't know. This is just, this room here, it just has a hole you can see underneath. Let me contemplate my options. Give another shout out to the UK crew. Let's see. It sucks. He's never started with a save point. Once. I take it back. Once he started with a save point close to him. if we go down here, we can technically hit this save point. But for some reason, I doubt that we're going to be able to leave. Oh, we're able to leave. How about that? Can I just slip out of here quietly? I can. I've got a feeling we'll be able to.
I won't let you go.
Oh my gosh! After all that, man. Cheap, cheap, cheap. And that's all I needed to do, wasn't it? New game. This dude has no choice. The thing about this situation is each person has their own camera, but there's only one pool of points between the three of them. See, I got the same amount of points here. So if I spend money on upgrading his camera, I lose the opportunity to upgrade Ray's camera, and she's the main character, so why am I going to waste the points somewhere else, you know? So his camera is super weak, and fighting ghosts as him is very unproductive. You usually end up just running away. But, I mean, I guess they want us specifically to fight this ghost here. Why is he looking down? Is there an item right there? I wouldn't be able to get it anyway until later. That's the room up there. No particular reason that exists. So, what is our option here? What is going on? I don't think we have much of an option. See, he's got 40. I've got 40,000 points now. I would love to go to Ray's camera and be like, hey, or just have the same camera, right? I don't want to fight this ghost. Honestly. As him, I actually don't want to fight any ghosts. I'm gonna save all my points for Ray's camera. I feel like somewhere I would be screwing myself though. Oh, see, what is this? There's somebody with a cart. Are you kidding me? On the rafters? And what, they're gone now? Ain't that a bee? Took my whole health bar. Wow, how cheap. How incredibly cheap. Why am I even bothering? See, we usually see the Shrine Maiden, but we were down there and she's not there. Oh, honestly. Okay, we're gonna give this one more go. Still scared out of my wits, but usually you can find little hints in the little prequel to your night of sleep. But okay, I got you. what I want to do is really take care of this. Then, I guess, go searching all over the manor. I really don't want to fight her. And I really don't want to fight this carriage carrying ghost. What is that about? That's a completely new thing. I don't think we've ever seen that ghost here before. Or at all. I don't think we've seen that. A ghost with a carriage in this game at all. Wow, how random. There's been one instance before where we got stuck with a battle on these rafters. And it was the hammer and stake girl. Took a complete cheap shot while I was stuck trying to walk. There's a certain point, you know, you can't just walk back to get to the safe spot. Kay's outlet is just he can just leave this alone. I couldn't tell you if I've been missing a key item if I don't fight this ghost. They've been known to like we saw it before, when you defeat the ghost you get a picture and it's stuff that Miku can research. Same thing for, oddly enough, this spirit camera, this camera obscura. The film in here goes to Ray's camera that's sitting on her dresser. So if it's the same camera, why can't we just use the same upgrades? She it goes. Oh, I went to the wrong way. That worked well. There's no key for that yet. Oh, it's the crawling lady. Whatever. Personally, I don't know which direction to go, but here's what I'd like to do with this guy. He's got 2 spots he needs to go to. This spot right here, and this spot right here. And I guess we can just wander around and see if we can't find ways to get to those spots. But most likely, since they really don't let us wander too much, the doors might be locked. Yeah, see, it's just dumb. Why is that door locked? There's no reason for that door being locked. I heard it. I think this is the first time I actually can come through here into the grave courtyard with Kay. Ever so close. Okay, stained corridor. We can pick up this. I think this is health. It won't let us go any further. This is a Miku hallway. She's the only one that can squeeze down through here. So I wouldn't be surprised if one of the ghosts decided to crash the party. Alright, so we were here. We were actually able to open this last time too. Oh, it's open now. How about that? this goes down to... Wait, is this... This is a shrine, right? Oh, never mind. Oh no, it's the carpenter. Now it's not. And oh, what a good luck of fortune. We are able to finally move that cabinet over here. Roof? Why do I want to go on the roof? Well, this is different. What other roof have we been up? Have we been up? We've been up one floor above. Well, if that wasn't ominous.
You'll be back.
Damn it. Actually, I don't think I'm wanting to do that. Zero film. Wow. That's awesome. Oh, that's the hearth room down there. Oh, how about that? Is that the only window? No. Are we just stepping down into the hearth room somehow? Ah!
Are you there?
Oh no! Oh no!
Have you come back? I won't let you go.
I won't be staying. Wow, this is the first time you get some really good travel with Kay. He's usually just locked in his wing. Have the key, the notched arrow key. this will lead us back to the... Nope. Psych. I've got a feeling we can get to the other bookcase from here. Not this way, though. So we go through the hearth room. We can take... Yeah, we can take the upstairs to this and maybe be able to get through right there. It's kind of a bad situation, though. I would like to see if maybe I can get to the mansion this way. Wait, is there film over here? Very rarely able to open this door, but oh my gosh, it's open. Cool. He's nice. He's been in this room before. One of the bookcases was upstairs in that little library. There's an item here, right? More film? Herbal medicine. Still can't get through this door, even though we were just on the other side of it. Literally no reason. So if I go through here, nice. Ad break. lucky. I feel like we're gonna be able to finally move that cabinet. He's never been in this part of the manor before. Now, is that girl gonna be here again? Yay! Success. I was afraid to try it from the other side. I don't think we could have. Well, then one of these mysteries is solved. I would love to see if he can't move that. Back in the hearth room. This is the last thing I'm gonna try. So we definitely have a little bit more mobility around the mansion as K this time, which is great because we needed him everywhere else except the spot he was stuck in. Not that I'm bitter. So it's this spot right here. If K could only move this. Well, wow. Okay, then. I've got a good idea of what I need to do. Much like Ray, I think his plot point is going through the double doors here outside of the corridor. He can't access any of this, at least through this door anyway. But in the courtyard, we were here with Ray, and she saw someone over here, and this links to his area, but we couldn't move over that way. So I think that's where we're headed, but I must conclude for the evening, unfortunately. So nice. We've got a couple shortcuts open to us now, and I'm very grateful for that. So in our next section on Tuesday. I'm going to be maneuvering around the mansion with Kay. Wonderful. It's time for pizza. What a session. Some big scares there. Some good scares there too. Particularly the closet, right? We had some good eek moments tonight. I'm glad to be sharing them with you because if it were just me, the magic would be lost. it would be wasted and nobody could see how scared I really was. Oh. But there's always next Tuesday. I won't have another Tuesday obligation for a while, so we'll be able to continue Tabulated Tuesdays and soon, someday, at least finish 3 someday soon. And then start on 4, Fatal Frame 4. That one scared me, I think, the most. I don't know, this one's pretty close. This one's had some really good ones. But Fatal Frame 4 had some... That one really got me scared in a lot more spots. Fatal Frame 5 had a lot of scary spots. One in particular, forever framed by Charon's clip. It was somewhere up on the top of one of the mansions. There was just this whole wall of windows, and I thought what was going to happen was that there was a ghost that'll just like smash his face against the window and just kind of rub it, and, you know. And what ended up happening was there was a ghost that crashed through the window. I call it the greatest window scare since Resident Evil 1, and I think that holds true. So when we play Fatal Frame 5 and we get to that point, I think I'm going to know it's coming, so I'll probably not be as scared as I was the first time, but I still have that clip. So check out my clip section. I think it's called Freak the Heck Out. Kara, thanks for clipping that. But I still love watching that. You don't see me in particular because it's dark inside. I didn't have a good streaming setup. I didn't have any streaming setup back then. I was just doing it natively through the PS4, but one of my brighter moments, I guess. I scream into the microphone. It's just funny overall. Thanks for joining in, everybody. Come see me again, streaming Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. If you like what you see, please give me a follow. Always building up my channel. Let's go ahead and take a look at Minerva doing some more Silksong, Hollow Knight Silksong. She's been such the professional at it too. It's been amazing watching her play through. It's scary how good she is at these. So let's take off. See you later, everybody. Take care. Have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow. October Scary Month continues with whatever we're going to play tomorrow. Game on.